Okay, it's a quick one today. I'm going to run you through 10 differences between Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. Number one difference is the way that the project is set up. In Premiere Pro, you have more flexibility as to where you directly save your project file, and your project file is like an item that you can easily move around, for example, from different hardwares, or if you're sharing it with someone else. And that's just a little bit difficult in DaVinci Resolve unless you're using the Blackmagic cloud where you can easily share your projects. There is a workaround. If you go into the settings, there is a place where you can direct the working folders to be, the project media location, but there's actually no project file unless you come into here and export differently. So that's just one biggest difference, whereby the way the project is set up is different. I personally prefer the way Premiere Pro is set up just because of that ease of moving your project files around. And one major one I found that's a big game changer for me in my editing workflow is the ability to change the speed of a clip and apply stabilization without having to nest it. So let's say I've got this video clip of this model during an interview, and I come to the inspector here. When I go to the speed, you can see that it's 100 at the moment. So if I change that to, for example, 50, so taking it from 100% down to 50%, so slowing it down, I hit enter. At the same time, I just come into here, stabilization, and I hit stabilize. In Premiere Pro, that would have been a nightmare. I would have to change the speed, nest it, name it, and then change the speed, and that's just long. So in DaVinci, takes a point for this one, makes it so much easier. The next one is the biggest reason why everybody comes to DaVinci Resolve is the color page. I mean, the massive difference between the color page alone and the lumetri color in Premiere Pro is different. So if I just give you a quick example, so here in the color page, you have so many parameters you can change and go into the minutia detail, but at the same time, there's so many features in DaVinci that makes it easy to color grade your whole timeline without having to go through the process of doing it individually. So for example, here you have the option to change the clip. You also have the option to change the whole timeline. Another tool I use a lot is the grouping. So what you can do, if I show you, is select a number of clips that maybe they're the same, or you just want to apply the same color grading to those group of clips. So I'm just going to go into here, make sure I've got my clip, not the timeline selected. So select the number of clips I want to change. Just want to apply, just going to select randomly, and I'm going to right click. And you see here where it says remove from group, that's because I've got it in a group already. And you say add into a new group, add it to current groups. And in those groups, they're very powerful. I'll suggest having a look online, going into some detail and learning about groups, because they are massive game changers when you have a big project you're working on. And another big game changer that DaVinci brings is the ability to only pay once for the studio version. The studio version is very, very powerful. It gives you so many additional tools that the free version it doesn't give you. So like the noise cancellation, the ability to work with so many formats, whereas in Adobe, you would have to pay every month and it's very, very expensive. So the fact that you just pay once for DaVinci is a game changer. And another one that's linked is the fact that the free version itself, it's so valuable. I mean, for myself, I've only ever done one video using the free version, and immediately once I saw the value, I got the paid version. But the free version is so powerful. You can edit, you can color grade, you have access to so many features in DaVinci Resolve. So I'll definitely suggest checking it out. And another one is the fact that, and this one is a win for Premiere Pro, so I definitely prefer working in After Effects rather than working in the Fusion page. There's so many features that are built in already in After Effects for helping you create amazing visual effects, doing things like 3D, the collaboration and link with Cinema 4D is so great to the point that definitely I would give the win to After Effects over the Fusion page. A big caveat is that I haven't been working with DaVinci super long, so I'm up for learning more about the Fusion page. And another big one for me that's been very annoying with working with DaVinci Resolve is the fact that you can't customize your window to your taste. You can't move things around. The setup of DaVinci is so rigid to the point that if I show you, I can't move, for example, this media pool. All I can do is make sure it shows and also make it a full window on its own. There's no way for me, I can't move it around. So if I want it to be on the bottom right, for example, I just can't do that. And that for me has been really annoying getting over. Even though you have the ability to go to 2 pages on DaVinci Resolve, again, the lack of ability to customize it to your taste is just one that I would have to give to Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is built from the ground up for customization. And another one that I would definitely give to Premiere Pro is the ability to link and unlink clips. Again, as someone that's just been using DaVinci for the last 3 months or so, working on a few major projects, I've found it really annoying. the fact that when you unlink a clip, you unlink your whole timeline. When you link, you're linking your whole timeline, and that's just annoying. Sometimes I want some clips to be linked, some clips to be unlinked, and whilst I'm working through that, I would always have to go to the top here. If I show you, if I hit link selection, it links everything, both the top and the bottom, and this clip is also linked, this clip is also linked. But if I unlink it, then it unlinks the whole timeline, and that's just always been very annoying for me. For example, if I want to move the whole timeline, I would have to link it, move it, then unlink it to carry on editing, and that extra step has just been really annoying. I just wish I had the ability to link certain clips and unlink certain clips. That's just my preference. And again, this one goes to Premiere Pro. And another thing is much easier to manage multiple versions with Premiere Pro than it is with DaVinci Resolve. In my opinion, DaVinci Resolve is just limiting in its ability to give you full control. Just the structure of DaVinci Resolve is just quite limiting. If I show you in the media section, creating multiple timelines was quite difficult for me. It's just much easier to manage in Premiere Pro versus in DaVinci Resolve. If you're getting started today, I would definitely recommend DaVinci Resolve. Number one, because it's free. You can get started, you can start editing, creating content. DaVinci Resolve has its big benefits, and Premiere Pro still stands as the number one when it comes to professional work, organizing your timeline, organizing your workflow, having that process in place. It's much easier to manage with Premiere Pro, but DaVinci Resolve definitely has its benefits. When you need to do a lot of color grading, basically, that's where I would say, okay, go for DaVinci Resolve. Well, thank you so much for watching. We specialize in delivering post-production excellence for all your video needs. If you need help with the post-production of videos you've worked on, get in touch today. We can see what we can do to help out, give some advice, and we can even help you create a short video for free. So thank you so much for watching once again, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.